What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Today's episode is going to be pretty awesome. I've been pretty excited about doing this for a while. So we're going to slap those Webers and those extractors on that L26. So I'm pretty excited about getting that done today. A couple of little things I've got to do before I do this, which is fix that wiring that I set fire to the other day. So I've got a little bit of wire and I've got a new terminal and I'm going to put that together and I'm going to try and get the headlights to switch on so I can get some power to some stuff around the car, which would be cool. I'm going to leave everything down and out, run some power into it, make sure nothing shorts out again and smokes, which we just do not want. We don't want no more smoking. Then I'm going to chuck in the bonnet release cable, which I've just tidied up and painted and everything, so that's ready to go back in the car. But yeah, the biggest job today is going to be the Webers on the motor. So I hope you enjoy this episode, guys, and stay tuned. Okay, so like I said, first job is just to fix all this garbage up. So I've got a little bit of wire that's going to go in there. I'm going to pull that terminal back out of that block, change the wire, and bang some power into everything and see if I can get some sort of action with the lights, hopefully. So I'll just do that quickly off camera and I'll show you what happens when we've finished. What I've done so far is I've just replaced that wire and I've just got that sort of twisted and ready to solder, and that's in there, ready to go, and I've connected it correctly this time. Surprising things may work when I connect them correctly. So that's all connected up and I'm just going to try, hang on. Let's try maybe put some power on it, that might help us. Just put the camera down and just connect some power up to it. Oh, no sparks, that's good. Just got my little jumper pack there connected up. Quickly check in here. No smoke. No smoke. That's good. Let's try and put some power into these lights. Hey, hey, look at that. Yeah. Have a look at that. It's alive. Oh, what are indicators? Oh. No indicators. I guess maybe it has to have the hazard light switch connected. But we have headlights. Woohoo! And low and high beam, thank you very much. I'll put this on there. Chuck that on there. Yes. Put that there. Hang on, I'll just go try the lows and highs. Yes! Ooh, the battery might be a bit flat, but we have power. Awesome. To say that I am stoked with having that fixed is an absolute understatement. I am so happy with that. I can't believe I got some power through the wiring. It's so awesome. That is amazing. I'm so happy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw in the bonnet release cable, which is just here, all freshly refurbished and ready to go. So I'm going to whack that in and then I can line up that bonnet pin with the T3 plate and then I can close the bonnet and then it's motor time. Well, that was a pretty easy job. Getting through the firewall, no dramas. Got the little bung in at the back there. You probably can't see any daylight, which is good. Comes up through here, does a little bit of a loop through there and then across and then underneath that. So that's all done, ready to go. You can see it works pretty nicely. I've just got to adjust that so it fits together pretty well. I won't worry about that today because the bonnet's going to come off when we do the engine. So I guess that's the next thing I'm going to do is do this motor. First thing I have to do with this is I've got the extractors up here. So I actually went down and had this tigged on, so I've got a flange here now so that I can mount the exhaust on. I'm going to go, this is just mild steel, these extractors, so I'm going to go mild steel pretty much, so back of the extractors, mild steel to the back, and then as it comes under the diff and up and into the back muffler, I'm going to go stainless and I'm going to get that all polished. I'm going to have the dual outlet exhaust, you know, sort of like, I can't do the fingers, but yeah, dual outlet exhaust to the back, same as the factory Datsun would have had, the 432. So I'm going to wrap these though. So I'm going to wrap these in exhaust wrap. So I've got that in a bucket actually. The best way to do this, so the best way to have these is to leave them in water, and I've had these in for about 24 hours now in water. So you can see they're pretty logged. So I'm going to wrap them now, and then once they're done, let them dry for a little bit outside, then throw the manifold on, and then throw the inlet manifold on, and then get the motor sort of finished up, ready to install. But yeah, I'm going to chuck that on now. I'll do a little bit of a time lapse of me sort of playing with that. So hope you enjoy the time lapse. There we have it, all done. Now, I probably didn't mention why you put that in a bucket of water. So, I don't know if you can see it on my arms. Because it's fiberglass, it just smashes you. But being in the water, it sort of keeps those little fibers controlled. So that took me about an hour to do, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. I've just got to do, I think, a couple more tyres at the top. So just those two, I've got to do the tyres on, and then I'm finished with that. And get that mounted onto the engine. So yeah, move on to the next thing. Now that the manifold is done and I finished scratching myself, oh, so itchy. Look how bad that is. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but that is so itchy. I'm going to start to get this together. Probably won't get this done today, I don't think. I thought I would, but maybe not. So I might have to finish this on Monday night. So all I really want to do is get the manifold on. That's probably as far as I'll get today. Get the exhaust manifold on, and then on Monday I'll get the rest of it on. So I'll just quickly do a time lapse of me throwing this exhaust manifold on. That is where I'm going to call it a day for today. So they're the carbs. I'm going to throw them on maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday night. But I'm pretty happy with the way the wrap came out, and I'm pretty happy with the way the manifold went on. So I think, yeah, I'll call it a day today. Oh, I missed a bolt there, look at that. How did I miss one bolt? One right there. Yeah, I'll throw that in and get that in and done. I've got the bolt just here, so yeah, it's just there. Yeah, I'll call it a day for today, and then tomorrow we'll chuck the carbies on. So stay tuned. It is the next day here, guys, and I gotta tell you, it is absolutely bucketing down. It's terrible weather here. Yeah, it's freezing out here in the shed. So where I was up to yesterday, all that wrapping, everything I sort of just spoke about. Make sure you wear gloves when you're putting that fiberglass wrap on, because I am so itchy still. It's crazy. I couldn't scrub it off at all. So I'm going to whack the carbs on now and yeah, start moving on. So I'll do a bit of time lapse of me fitting these carbies up. So the weathies are on. See, Bo? I've got 3 weathers, mate. I told you this. Next I'm going to do the linkages up top for the throttles. So those ones sort of slide together. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just fit the linkages up now, and then I'm going to tidy up my other rocker cover. Just got to whack it on the polisher for a couple of minutes and bang that on, and then we are done. They're all on and done. I had that around the wrong way, so now I've got it the right way. The cable will come across here and down, and then pull up, pull open. So yeah, they look amazing. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. I'm going to give my rocker cover a quick tidy up on the polishing wheel, and then throw the rocker cover on. I haven't actually fitted up the rocker cover properly because I'm going to use the spare cover while I'm putting the motor in, just so I don't scratch it. But I wanted to show you guys what it looks like with it all together. And yeah, it's a pretty good looking engine. Super happy with the way it came out. Real happy with the way it came out. Hopefully it makes around that 250 horsepower mark. That's all we're really aiming for. Anything more than that I'd be stoked, but yeah, around 250 is going to be pretty good in this little car. But yeah, they come up sensationally. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Tarmac Obsession. I certainly have enjoyed it. Fitting those weathers up for me was something I've been looking forward to doing for so long. And also getting the wiring fixed to the car and seeing the headlights on was just so good. I'm so happy with that. A little bit of life in the beast, which is fantastic to see. I'm probably gonna throw the motor in next weekend. So depending on Tony's schedule, he's bust his finger like I said before. So if he's okay to help, or if he's got a bit of things going on at the moment with his finger and everything like that. So I don't want to push him too much. So if you can't help me, that's fine. But yeah, next weekend I think I'll get the L26 in. So yeah, I'll be pretty excited to do that. I was looking around, I can't find the flywheel bolts, not flywheel bolts, the bell housing bolts to get the gearbox and the engine together. So I have to find a set of them somewhere. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for today's episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you stay tuned and subscribe and hit the bell icon and see new videos as they pop up. So yeah, I do really appreciate you taking the time to watch my vids, guys. So we'll see you Monday. Have a great weekend.